if I was trying to train Justina to do something, I would have to severely deprive her of food.
Or give me food.
Okay.
To do it. If you deprive me of food, I'm like, fuck you. I'm not doing shit.
Or
You're
overfeed
evil.
you. Okay.
Overfeeding me is how it works.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, yeah.
Good to know. But it would be a challenge. You would have to do something to get you to let's say I was like desperately in need of a foot massage. Like likelihood of you doing that without depriving you or giving you food is
I'll do it. You know what that just made me think of?
What?
I was like, are there obese sea animals? Like, do they, because I know like a lot of land animals, they are, tricked into doing things by treats. I know starvation is also part of it, sadly, but like treats are like the easiest, nicest way most trainers do things, right? Mm-hmm. Do sea animals get obese?
I mean, the orca whales have to be able to put their stomachs over the like edge of that pool so that they can pick the trainers up. So
I know, but they're big, so it's like hard to know. Like, it's like, is that an obese orca?
So they're swimming.
Or are there obese dolphins?
No, I think what they do is they deprive them of food, and then when they do the trick, then they'll get fed.
Okay, so it's the starvation, and then.
So we're going to get Nia and Jade's perspective on SeaWorld. They've participated in a few actions over the years against SeaWorld and with PETA. And also what's super cool is their restaurant, Sugar Taco. They have this collaboration with PETA where they make these drinks that are in favor of boycotting SeaWorld Day.
Mm-hmm. I've actually had one of those drinks.
Really?
Very tasty.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So
at one of PETA events.
It's such a cute and creative way to get the message across and to just in everyday society to slide in the message of like, don't go to SeaWorld.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about this before, but SeaWorld was very traumatizing for me.
People should definitely go listen to our episode on SeaWorld. We do a deep dive into the history of SeaWorld and the animals that have been there, PETA's longstanding campaigns against them. But in this episode, I want to get their perspective on just being, everyday people with children and activists, how they talk to their children about SeaWorld. Maybe, Nia's going to be a mother of 4 soon. And
what?
Yeah.
Girl.
And so
must be vegan.
Of course. And so I want to hear like what's the best way of like telling your kids to like avoid
this is not
that.
a fun place.
Right.
We're not going to go to SeaWorld.
And instead we should go somewhere else.
Right.
So just to give people a little history of the campaigns that PETA is running against SeaWorld right now is they're trying to get SeaWorld to surrender Corky to a sanctuary.
Surrender Corky. Stop the freaking wait. What is happening?
So Corky is I have it right here, the saddest, longest held captive orca.
Sadness.
And a seaside sanctuary is a place that ultimately when animals are bred into captivity or in captivity for so long, there's worry that they wouldn't be able to survive on their own in the wild. So a seaside sanctuary would at least give them more space and freedom to feel the ocean currents, but still be in some type of enclosure where they're fed.
Right. It's they don't get any fresh water. That's sick.
Yeah, these animals can swim up to 140 miles a day, and instead they're kept in a tank that's really
dirty and gross and toxic.
But it's equivalent to a bathtub for them, for their size. So Corky's been in there for over 50 years in this concrete tank.
So fucked up.
What's even more fucked up is she was forced to breed, and so they made her breed. Her babies all died.
They all died?
Miscarried, yeah.
Oh, no. Because she's probably fucking stressed.
Absolutely.
Not probably. She is stressed.
Yeah. And orcas are very social animals. So they want to be with their pods
family.
and their families. And in the wild, orcas don't just like date whoever they want. They have to know their mate and their partner, and they choose who they want to mate with. And same goes for dolphins. So
That's
SeaWorld.
So sick.
SeaWorld's breeding whales and dolphins. They're not breeding orcas. They're breeding other kinds of whales at SeaWorld. And they have to forcefully impregnate the dolphins, jerk off male dolphins.
Sick, twisted.
They sedate the female dolphins, impregnate them, and then they are forced, these animals are born and they're forced to live a life in captivity. It's horrendous.
It really is horrendous. Like I said earlier, not something anyone should be proud of.
You shouldn't be masturbating anybody unless it's consensual.
Like, don't masturbate any animal. Like, what the fuck? That's just like sicko 101.
It is so weird.
It's sicko point 0.00001.
Who one day said, like, I am going to take this dolphin penis.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Okay. It's just like the most disturbing thing ever. Honestly, like, I'm just kind of like, it pisses me off. It almost brings me to tears because it's just like,
it's just uncomfortable too. It's like, why are we doing this? Well, they're doing it for money.
That's for money, exactly.